we've documented 4 whale kills so far.
South Coast, Western Australia. Raw, natural and pristine. It's home to some of the world's most extraordinary wildlife. Some are easily approached. Others demand caution. This is a 5-metre great white. She's been electronically tagged, making her relatively easy to track. For the last few seasons, she's returned to these shallow bays, moving slowly and in full view. And then she stopped. No sightings, no detections, just silence. For an animal of this size and age, this isn't just a casual disappearance. It becomes a question of where she went and why. Has she learnt this behaviour over years of experience? Has something offshore drawn her away? The timing of her disappearance is eerily similar to another captivating story, that of Shark Alpha. 50 kilometres offshore, the continental shelf tapers sharply into a fractured world of canyons and deepwater trenches, remnants of ancient rivers that once cut their way back to the sea. Today, these structures form seasonal gathering points, places where life concentrates and where the ocean's apex predators do too. We don't know if she's ever been here, but we do know other great whites have, risking everything for a seasonal source of food. It's a calculated gamble. Killer whales dominate this space. They tolerate many species, but great whites may pose a risk to their young. The orcas are brutally efficient, but they rarely finish a meal. What isn't consumed drifts slowly downwards to the edge of a massive canyon 1,000 metres below. This apparent waste may not be waste at all. It may stimulate the enormous volume of prey these whales require daily. Everything down here is watching. This vertical chain of nutrition is seasonal, and all manner of creatures take advantage of the fall. The story of this location's discovery is remarkable. In 2003, a whale stranding near Doubtful Island Bay acted as a magnet for great whites. One animal, known as Alpha, was fitted with an electronic tag. She vanished into the deep. Months later, the device washed ashore, close to where she'd been tagged. The data showed Alpha had travelled thousands of kilometres to the north before returning to the south coast. But the tag revealed more than where she'd been. It also showed a rapid descent to 600 metres, followed by a sudden temperature spike. The tag was no longer exposed to the water. It was inside another predator. Alpha had been hunted. That event sits quietly in the background of everything we do now. The shark we're following today was tagged in this same region, adjacent to the deep offshore canyons where Alpha encountered an unknown predator. Different animal, same geography, a host of unanswered questions. Alpha was out here at the same time of year our female goes offline. Could great whites be drawn in numbers to this seasonal food source, thousands of metres below the surface? But access doesn't mean comfort. This place operates on a delay. What happens at the surface doesn't end there. The remains of orca kill sink slowly, bone, fat, tissue, attracting attention from the dark before fertilising the seafloor below. For anything large enough to follow that signal, there's a cost. Time is limited. Energy drains fast. Stay too long, and the cold wins. This is a calculated risk. Our female great white carries an internal acoustic tag. Our plan this time around is to place a series of receivers on the seafloor. In doing so, we might just hear her identifying ping. For now, the mystery of her disappearance remains.